Are you a network marketer that wants to know how to motivate your team? Maybe they're doing nothing, or maybe you just feel they could do more. You're wondering how you can, in a simple, effective way, without annoying anybody and risking them quitting, how can you spark them into action, get more duplication with some motivation strategies? I'd love to teach you that in this video. Stay tuned, I'll be right back. Okay, so firstly, my credentials. I built the 4th highest producing team in an entire network marketing company that had 80,000 reps. So when it comes to motivating and getting a team to act, I believe I can share some great insight into what worked for me, what's working for the network marketers that I work with, and hopefully will work for you too. 2 things I want to teach you. Let's just dive straight in. I don't like to beat around the bush. Number 1, if you want to motivate a network marketing team, an incentive is always good. It's not as good as the next point I'm going to teach you, but it does work really well. Specifically, if you're going to run an incentive, make it so that everybody can play. Don't be like, hey, the top leader, the one who sponsors the most, the one who makes the most sales, they're gonna win. Because everybody goes, oh, same 3 people are gonna compete for that. What works better is if you structure it this way. It's made a big difference to me and my team, is to say, hey, this is the prize, whatever it may be. Could be coaching with you, could be if you've got a big team, you could have the money to put, I did like a GoPro, vacation vouchers, just to give you a couple of ideas. And I was like, hey, anytime you sponsor someone on this package this week, like you're gonna get a ticket in the draw to win that prize. Now, obviously, if you're a leader and you're making loads and loads and loads and loads of sales, massively increasing your chances of winning that prize. But even if you just get one, you can still play, you can still have that excitement, you can still participate. That worked really, really well. And as I started to do that more and more, I would give an extra bonus prize to the winner to keep them motivated, but then also kept that ticket for everybody theme running. Everybody on some level got to play, got to be excited when I announced an incentive. They were like, we can all join in. And it got a bunch of people to make their first handful of sales that kicked them on to doing bigger and brighter things, because all they were lacking was that confidence that they could do it. Now, the second point I want to make, which works really, really well, is just sponsoring a whole bunch of higher quality people. And you may say, well, yeah, I know that, Richard, but maybe right now, if you're honest, you're sinking more and more and more of your time into people that aren't producing, trying to drag them up, than you are going for the low-hanging fruit that actually wants to join you and actually take action. See, when I started to focus my efforts on higher quality people and just bringing in my own personal numbers, getting my own numbers really high, what happened was FOMO with the people that weren't taking action, fear of missing out. They'd see all these leaders coming in, something's happening here. I want to be a part of something. They feel like they're getting left behind. That's great motivation for someone that maybe put building the team down their list. All of a sudden they see you, a whole bunch of people getting on stage, rank advancing, winning stuff, generating whatever the results it is that you're going to generate. And they go, I want a slice of that. I want a part of that. Suddenly something changes in them and they go, I want to do better. I want to do more. What do I need to do to kind of grow the business? You did nothing but focus on your own results, focus on bringing in higher quality of people, and now they're growing, you're growing, people don't want to get left behind. Now they realize that you're not going to call them every 2 seconds and hold their hand and babysit them. It's time for them to take personal responsibility for their own results, and you'll often find that most people will want to do that. Final point I will make, we don't want to harm your team retention. So what I always encourage you to do, whenever you're in a conversation, whenever you're running an incentive, whenever you're doing anything that's trying to get people to motivate, to take action, always talk about the benefits of someone literally being a participant in your team or as a customer. I used to do this all the time. I'd be like, hey, listen, if you want to push for this incentive, that would be great. It will be fun. We'd love to have you involved. But remember, even if it's not good timing for you, there'll be more incentives. And remember, as a member here, you get this perk, that benefit, this training, the group of people, the product benefit. So even if you just want to pay your auto ship and maybe sometime in the future you take action, there's still immense benefit from you being here. Just that 1 or 2 sentences I would always drop into a training, a conversation, an incentive, a post, and it would do wonders for people to not feel like they were being pushed out instead they're being pushed forward, or they can bottle that inspiration and release it when the timing is right. Those would be my tips on motivating a team to higher performance. I hope they help you. I hope you found them really useful. Even if one of them, you use that, it could be useful. If you use all 2 or 3, it can do wonders, I believe, for the production of any network marketing team. So if you've got an upline or a downline or a team you think would benefit from this, by all means, share this with them in your group or wherever you want to put it. I'm happy for you to do that. I just want to see people win in this industry. And if you do want more from me, you can go to the link that is in the description, or it's in the comments. You'll see it quite clearly, maybe even be on the screen at the top. When you click that link, you can request to join an invitation to join my free Facebook group. The invitation will be sent to you. You can then ask to be approved into the group. I'll approve you shortly personally. So if you have any questions or something you want to know more about in your business, ask me then. I'll give you my direct and honest answer. But inside that group, I have tons of resources that are really unique to my methods. They're working really well for network marketers in the field right now that want to grow, especially if you want to use video, you want to use YouTube. I have a lot of that in there. But there's many different subjects. I highly invite you joining because it's all free. Literally, it's waiting for you in the group, already done. There's new live trainings. There's all sorts in there that can be really valuable to you in your tactics. So if you've kind of run out of ideas or you just want to cut through and know what works, I'd be more than happy to have it in that group. As soon as you join, I can show you where the resources are and you can get diving into that today if you wish to. You can see the link clearly around in the comments or around this video somewhere. As I always say, go create a day in a life that counts. Always have more desires than excuses. I hope this has been useful and valuable today. And if you're a subscriber, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.